Now, I uh, enjoy music mostly from the later areas, with a few exceptions. Pieces like Vivaldi's Four Seasons, which was back in the late 1700s, Mahler's Eighth Symphony, late 1800s, Dvorak's Symphony for the New World, and Gustav Holst's Planets, both from the early 1900s, all counted among my favorites. But lately, I've been drawn to more modern composers since I was part of a project last year that was commissioning the creation of a piece. Now, the latest performance of the Cleveland Orchestra really piqued my interest because it was Tan Dun. Tan Dun would be in attendance as the guest conductor for the evening, which was awesome. And then on top of that, on this particular evening, it featured one of his pieces called the Water Concerto. This is a 30-minute piece featuring percussion first chair Mark Demolikis, who plays and interacts with two large acrylic bowls filled with water and lit from the bottom. During the piece, Mark will use his hands to basically play with the water, submerge different instruments into it, as well as kind of float things on top of it and play those objects. It was truly a fascinating piece to watch as a percussionist myself, and it was truly an epic performance. Accompanying Mark were two other percussionists with their own acrylic bowls and an array of implements, as well as this full orchestra. The fascinating part around modern composers is they have a real lack of fear, and they have full-on creativity in their compositions. The water bowls aside, there were violins and violas and cellos doing this odd strumming pattern and then slapping their instruments, which you don't slap $1,000 violin very often. So it was a bit of a shock when I saw it, and just it added this really cool percussive texture. There were brass musicians pulling their mouthpieces and buzzing through them as a way to produce like bird-like sounds. And the piece was constructed in such a way that it achieved this natural phasing through the concert hall, and it rippled through the orchestra and the audience. It was truly unreal to witness and listen to. The entire performance, the entire night was amazing, and they truly are one of the best orchestras in the world.